tonight I'm bringing you just a short 10-minute yoga practice just to finish your evening, or anytime you're feeling like you want to just take a moment out to relax. It's not going to be long, it's going to be short, so grab yourself, if you want, a pillow, cushion, and put on something comfy and just take some time out for yourself to breathe, relax, and do a little gentle stretch, nothing too vigorous. So we're going to begin either seated, cross-legged. I'm actually on my pillow, or you can bring your feet together, cross them however you like, or even sit on a chair. And let's just start by rolling the shoulders back and down. Relax your arms, close your eyes. Palms can be down, or if you prefer, palms up, and possibly thumb and finger together, just gently touching the tips of the finger and thumb, second finger and thumb. Feeling your spine lengthening without feeling undue stress or stiffness as you lengthen up. So you feel perhaps a slight movement down and your seat releases towards the floor and the crown of the head reaches to the sky, or perhaps it's just the ceiling. Breathing in, breathing out, just observing perhaps what's gone on in your day to day. You can close the eyes or keep them open. Try not to spend this time planning the rest of your evening if you're not right off to bed after you do this, or planning the rest of your day. Just let things settle as they are right now. Feeling calm, peacefulness coming upon you. And very gently just tilt your head. You can open your eyes if you like, side to side. Really just relaxing the breath. Nodding your head forwards and back. Lift your chin carefully. Just take your head back as far as is comfortable to you without your neck straining. You can breathe, maybe exhale with the head down. Inhale as the head lifts. And then just gently turning your head from right to left and left to right. Seeing if the head turns as easily one way as the other. And back to the middle. Just take the hands to the knees, again just circling the shoulders nice and gently. Maybe elbows can lift. Stretching across your chest, squeezing carefully between the shoulder blades. Oh, it feels good. And the other way. Maybe round the back a little as the elbows come forwards. You can gently draw the belly in on the forward movement. And then roll your shoulders back, sort of reset back and relax. We're just going to come over to the knees, so carefully bring yourself up. Take the legs out and give them a little stretch if they're feeling stiff. And then bring yourself up over to your knees. Again, use your pillow if you like, and you may want a thicker pillow. Just fold a pillow if that's available. I'm going to use my pillow tonight. I'm going to just take the knees a little wider, and you can always pop something underneath here if you can't sit to your heels, and then put your head on your pillow. So you have to adjust your pillow perhaps from when you first put it there for your comfort. Taking your head down to the arms if you like, or just straight to the pillow. Where does this feel comfortable to you? Maybe it's right here at the side. Keep your chest down. You can turn your head, maybe both ways, and see what works for you tonight. I'm actually going to put my head on my arms and breathe. And shift a little side to side with the hips, stretching, sending the hips and tailbone back. Take some slightly deeper breaths in as you sit here. And feel the belly, maybe the ribs and the chest expand, filling those spaces with air. Softening as you exhale out, release all the air and let your chest and your head come down. Taking a few moments to breathe deeply, but not to a point where you're straining in any way. Just letting your body fill up for a moment with air and letting that air out. Letting go. Should feel good, not strenuous in any way. Press down to your toes for a moment, if you can feel your toes against the ground, and then let them go again. Then press down to your arms or elbows to bring yourself up and just walk your hands back. You can move this out the way for a moment. Bring your hands forwards and your knees a little more parallel or completely parallel, stacking your shoulders over your hands and wrists. And then just do some tilting of the pelvis and the head, some cat-cow stretches. Stretch your back. Open out those spaces between the vertebrae. Gently drop your belly down without feeling an almighty sort of amount of pressure in the rib cage and the back. Just enough to feel comfortable. You can inhale as you gaze forwards, and you can exhale if you can coordinate that as you look down. Try to spread your fingers wide and your thumbs away from your finger. And then we'll just come to more of a neutral position, neither dropping your belly or rounding your back. Take your arms a little bit further forwards and just slightly rock forwards and back. Let's see if we can inhale forward, spread the fingers and thumbs. Exhale, release a little pressure in the hands as you go back. And just repeat. Inhaling forwards, you can draw your navel in to support the back. And exhale. So not quite to the heels and not quite forwards into what would be an upward dog or cobra pose. Halfway between those. And then we're just going to walk those knees in again. And I'm going to sit back to my heels. So again, you can pop something under here. You can use your pillow in front. If you're able to, bring your elbows down to the ground by all means. And put your head down again. Feeling your neck, your back, your shoulders relax. Just move those hips slightly side to side. And then settle into the center. Breathe in and out just a touch deeper. One more breath, a little deeper in and out. And then press down into those arms to bring yourself back again to your knees. So I'm going to sit back if you can to the heels, and if that doesn't work for you, you can take your pillow or your block and put this under and see how that feels. Just rest your hands to your knees or your thighs. So if you bring them to the knees and this happens and this feels uncomfortable or like it shouldn't be happening, slide the hands back and stack your shoulders a little more over your hips. So as you sit there, or on your chair if you need, close your eyes a moment. Relax. Follow the breath in and out. If a thought arises, try and come right back to your breath in and out. Observe the thought for a moment and then go back to your breath. Open the eyes and take your arms out and behind. Just bring them behind you. Can you hold hands behind your back? Show you from the side. Holding on to the hands and roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest a little. Make the arms come up. Feel a nice stretch across the top of the arms. Maybe it's the chest, maybe it's the triceps, the biceps. And then release those down and bring your arms out and give yourself a nice hug. And slightly round the back and draw your belly in. Can you reach your shoulder blades? Release that. Just bring your arms back down to your sides. Bring out your pillow. Bring yourself back to your bottom. And we're going to take the feet out in front. separating them. Again, you can sit on your pillow if needed, and just circle your feet around. So you can use hands behind if needed. Prop yourself up on a pillow if needed, so you're not in this position, hopefully. You want to feel a little lift up, and maybe the legs roll out and in a little. And then do a little flexing and pointing of those toes, calf muscle stretch. Just leave your feet flexed with your toes up, wiggle those toes, wiggle your fingers. Circle your hands, bring the back of the hands together. And the other way. Again, just move your fingers. And I'm going to come down onto the back, so carefully bring yourself down. You can roll down, you can put your elbows down, you can use your core strength by drawing the navel in, slightly scooping. Take it down nice and slowly, and then taking your head to the floor, extend your legs. Feel those feet separating a little and the space widening between the shoulder blades. Notice if you tend to be a little more over to one side than the other, and can you just sort of draw the body out a little to even it. Put your hands onto your belly, fingers just touching gently in the middle around the navel area. And as you breathe a little deeper, see if you can let your belly rise, and maybe you feel the ribs with your thumbs slightly stretch, and then let them go down as you exhale. Doing a couple more like that, just feeling your belly rise, and your belly release down, and your rib cage relax inwards as you exhale. And again. And you've exhaled the air out, just release your hands, walk your feet back just about under your knees. You may have to readjust your tailbone and bottom. And arms at the sides, just tilt your pelvis. Gently arch, gently flatten your back. Inhale and exhale. And then pick your feet and knees up and take your hands onto your shins or under the thighs where you can reach. And some of you will have to go a little wider with the knees. They may not come in as far as mine. They may come in more. They may not come in very much at all. Just rock a little side to side. Those of you that can hug a little deeper, hug in. Pressing your legs towards your belly, ribs and chest. Take a nice breath in and a sigh out. And just hold that for a moment, stretching your spine. Again, some people may find the bottom lifts and it's a little awkward as your neck goes like this, but you could put a pillow under your head to raise it up, and that will stop maybe this happening. Just stay there for a moment, become really still. Feel the eyelids gently close. Try not to squeeze the brow, teeth, jaw. Sighing out. Release the legs. I'm just going to let those legs up into the air. Relax your feet and ankles, bring your arms down, or bring your thumbs underneath your bottom just for a little more support, knees slightly bent. Just let all that sort of stress and tension and heaviness drain from your feet and your ankles down into the pelvis area, sending some blood flow to this area here. Taking the weight off of your feet, the weight off of your mind for the day now, for the evening, as you come to a close with your practice. Gently breathing. Not having to do anything now, just letting those legs stay here, and if you're more comfortable, bring your feet to the floor. But if your legs are up there, you may feel a nice tingly sensation as that pressure releases away from the feet and the ankles. Just a moment longer. Breathe. Allow yourself to just let go. Not sleeping. Listening to your own breath, your sounds around you. Letting those legs down if you did have them. Up in the air still. And you can stay right here if you like. You move the arms out, let your legs out again, back to Shavasana to relax. Bring your chin down if you're sticking it up in the air. Take a little body scan. Relax your toes, your feet, ankles and legs. Relax your back, your buttock muscles, your belly, ribs, chest. Relax arms and shoulders, hands, fingers and thumbs. Relax throat and neck, face and eyes, brow, mouth, ears and skull. And just counting to 10 breaths gently in and out. Say inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 6, exhale 6, inhale 7, exhale 7, inhale 8, exhale 8, inhale 9, exhale 9, inhale 10, exhale 10, release the count, breathe, relax, let go. Very gently moving your toes and fingers, and if you like, bring your palms together into your heart, thanking yourself for taking the time, a little bit of time for yourself before perhaps maybe you're ready to go off to bed, maybe you're ready to have to cook a meal or something, but maybe you're just ready to go and sit, watch a little television, whatever it is you're ready to do now. You can stay right here if you like. So here I'll say goodbye, namaste. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.